Good morning, everyone. Got a little feedback.
Yeah, you're standing right behind us in front of the speaker. You know.
Oh.
Come closer to me.
It's like
Come all the way over here.
Okay, but maybe that's a little better.
Still
A little
feedback.
whiny, isn't it? Anyway, we are the Southern Oregon Songwriters Association, and we're very pleased to be here this morning. It is a hot day, and let's take advantage of the shade. We provide original music. All of our songs are written by the performer, and we're very proud of that. We think that's pretty cool. And anyway, our first performer today is Kenny Maloney, who is ready to go. So Kenny, take it away.
Okay.
try a different mic for announcing.
If only people took the time to consider the worth of something that is so carefully protected, they might question why. Then they will quit their assigned post and go absent without leave, and laugh at the fact they're walking away from that week's paycheck. And hopefully they will stroll to a better place. Maybe a forest that does what it wants on a nice summer day. And the abandoned precious things can learn to take care of themselves. If only people took the time to consider what they guard, the worth of something that's so carefully protected, they might question why. Thank you. I need to be reminded, how did I get here? I'm sure this time and place was not what I had in mind. When I began my journey so very long ago, my original plans must have become one with the fog of time. I wonder if I could go in reverse and retrace my errant steps. pieces of my long-lost hopes and my shattered dreams. I could put them carefully into a rusty shopping cart, just like a homeless man might. And as the day grows long and evening begins to fall, I could curl up next to the cart for another night's fitful sleep. I need to be reminded, how did I get here? I need to be reminded, how did I get here? In the dark, on the pier, lapping waters below make slapping sounds on the piles, while something occasionally splashes and the foghorn makes a mournful cry. Breathe deeply that sea smell while dreaming of faraway lands. On creaky old ships, miles from shore, centuries from any hope. And as the ship laps sides, lose grip, and water begins to flood the hull. About that time, you think back to your childhood and how your mom nagged you to take those swim lessons. You might wish you'd taken her advice as the water floods the home. If you knew enough, there's no name for you. No matter how you earn it, it may not fit. Rover or Buster might be fit for a dog, though not for a person like you. Even though all those people out there might want to stick a dog's name on you, don't let them. In that case, Don't cry in your beer. The tears will only dilute it and make the solution watered down. Rather firmly and confidently, let all those naysayers and put down artists know your name. Even if you don't really believe it yourself. Well, maybe lost things are looking for you and having as much fun as you are looking for them. Each of you anticipating where the other might be, and getting there only to find nothing until one or the other stays put. The situation's dire, and the lost will not be found. On the flip side, if both of you stay put, nothing happens except the rest of the world moves on, leaving you and the lost thing behind. Lost behind in a slough where the water never flows, which is no slough at all. Well, maybe lost things are looking for you and having as much fun as you are having looking for them. Thank you.
Thank you.
Katy Maloney, everybody.
Hi, Katy. How are
Katy
you?
Maloney, thank you. Thank you, Kenny.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Songs about life.
Yeah. Yeah, this is life.
We're going to make just a few adjustments and set up for Tom and Katy Noyes.
Oh, cool.
Just a minute.
This is David James.
Oh, David James.
No,
Oh, Katie and Tom?
Katy and Tom.
Cool. All right.
We can switch back. if you
No.
want. We have some friends coming. They're not here.
Oh,
Oh,
you want
They
to
thought
switch?
we were third.
Well, okay. Is David ready?
David?
Where's David? David, would you like to go next?
Okay, that's fine, Steve.
Okay.
Steve, that's good.
Do you want this music stand?
No, thank you.
And let me get my mic. Gus, are these mics off? No.
I'm gonna move this mic over.
Yeah.
I got all mics muted for the
Okay.
minute.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you. Are we
So,
good?
Gus, I played through a DI. So, do you have one of these plugs
Yeah,
to go into the
yep.
board? What is that called? A three-pronger?
Balance. Balance.
I hate chords. They make me so nervous.
You just have to watch it.
Here's the other mic.
I was gonna move these chairs, but I gotta put Mandy down somewhere. Okay. Awesome. So I'm in.
I don't think we're there.
Okay, I'm remote to it from the Mandy. So I'm just gonna put this over here, Gus.
All right.
Keep it out of the way.
Do you want to be introduced as individuals or as zombie public?
Okay. You want Katy Tom Noyes?
Or, yeah, and I'll just say we're zombie.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's fine. We're still fighting this feedback. So part of that variation was permission set up the system.
Oh, good.
Next time here, we might try that microphone, but I think it's still going to be fine.
Actually, those two mics sounded fine. That's the best I've ever heard it sound. Thank you very much.
Can you move this direction just a bit, Tom?
The only thing
With your
is
chair?
beyond anybody's
Hold on. Let me get this way.
It wasn't causing any feedback. Yeah, I have one.
To a 57.
Yeah.
57 is very, I didn't have a top publisher.
Right.
So it's always a good time. Are we hooking Tom up to a
Test.
Now yours, sounds like a firework. Of course, I'm trying to find Tom's lead here. I think it's
For the mic?
Yeah, no, for his guitar.
So,
Oh.
what do you want me to plug into for
That's
the
what I'm trying to
guitar?
find here
There,
right now.
here's something
Yes,
here.
no, I got it.
Oh, okay.
Just got me. Here you go, Tom.
It sounds live.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably is. Okay. All right.
Gus. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Here.
All right, welcome back. We are again the Southern Oregon Songwriters, and I'll tell you, it's been a long
I'm
year and a
synced in.
half hiatus, I guess, from playing live music. And some of us are pretty nervous about it. I know I am. But this is Tom and Katy Noyes. They make a wonderful sound as a duo. And away we go.
No, hold on.
So, let's do a quick.
There I am. There it goes.
Test. Testing 1 2 test. Testing 1 2 test. Testing 1 2 test.
How's that? Let's hear you, Kate.
Test 1 2 3 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. I think that's good.
All right. This is Katy on the Mandy. I'm Tom. We perform as Zombie Plowboy. You can look us up on Reverb Nation. And we got quite a few songs there. The first song is called Night Colored Pearl. Take a ladder, bring down the moon, another stone without the sun. Fall asleep in the afternoon, nowhere can you run. Dressed in a wig of star shadow curls, there within that night-colored pearl. There's a path, tread within your skin, the echo of the footsteps moving there within. Lines on the mirror reflected in your world, there within that night-colored pearl. Night-colored pearl isn't what it seems. Night-colored pearl awakes from your dreams by the light of the moon, shadows dancing world. When you find that night-colored pearl, there's a photo of a woman from another time and place. The eye within your mind looks upon that face. A lipstick painted ghost moves within that girl, lost within that night-colored pearl. Night-colored pearl isn't what it seems. Night-colored pearl awakes from your dreams by the light of the moon, shadows dancing world. When you find that night-colored pearl, the spider's silent, suspended in the night, waiting for that moment when the time is right. Your breath it trembles as your fate unfurls, there within that night-colored pearl. by the light of the moon, shadows dance in the world. When you find that night-colored pearl, when you find that night-colored pearl, when you find that night-colored pearl. All right, thank you. That's night-colored pearl.
Yes, I'm Nessa and Steve. Hi, you guys.
This song's called Dalhart, Texas, 1935.
About the Dust Bowl, so a little history lesson.
Dalhart, Texas, 1935, we're struggling to stay alive, had nothing left but dirt, sky, and sun. And them rollers come burning down a barbed wire fence, north one day, south the next. Sky turned black as 3 midnights in a jug. Well, a few years back, that government man said, get behind the mule and rake this land. Do what you can, we need more wheat to sell. So we took our plows to busting the sod, and we stared into the eyes of God. And when the markets fell, our crops went to hell. Looking at the sky from the inside of the dog. Now us farmers are done, lost our shirts, the hearse on fire, billowing dirt. And the air around here, well, it's hot as the devil's breath. There's a dust rolling in from the south, and I curse that dirt I spit from my mouth. Soil on my lips, well, it tastes like a kiss of death. Looking at the sky from the inside of the dog. Looking at the sky from the inside of the dog. Ain't no use to trying to right this wrong. No good wasted land is too far gone. It's only darkness in the air at dawn. When you're looking at the sky from the inside of the dawn. Looking at the sky from the inside of the dawn. I've been tied to the dirt since I was young. Whiskey in my bones and dust in my lungs, and that brew corn hooch keeps me hanging on. I've seen a duster wipe out the sun. Ain't the kind that'll turn and run. Just no good wasted land's where I belong. Looking at the sky from the inside of the dawn. Looking at the sky from the inside of the dawn. Looking at the sky from the inside of the dawn. looking at the sky from the inside of the dawn. All right, thank you. We're gonna do one called "Cry in the Hills." There's a cry in the hills, I'm waiting. Pretty soon that sun will be setting. The moon is already on the rise. Tonight, I don't know if it's wrong or if it's right. She was a girl from my hometown. On warm summer nights it started coming round. Her daddy was the sheriff of the county lines. Swore to that girl she'd never be mine. Is this night mist in the rain? Is it in my head? Is this a game? Is this night she calls my name? But Daddy Spider slipping out into the night, caught her by the river just for midnight. That man snatched her from the highway. The cat would clutch a crow into that water. Girl, did she go? There's a whisper in the wind that blows right through me. The touch of her body comes to me, and I feel that moonlight within my spine, shifting to the shape of a shadow in my mind. Is this night a mist in the rain? Is it in my head? Is this a game? Is this night I go insane? I go insane. I go insane. I go insane. All right, thanks, man. I guess we're gonna do one more.
Pardon? Oh, two
Okay,
more.
we're gonna do two more. So I'm gonna do here.
Okay.
So this song is kind of an homage to songwriter, singer Rocky Erickson. The verses include a lot of his song titles. So if you hear his song titles, those really are his song titles.
It's at the 13th floor elevators back in the 60s.
Coldest night and alligator slips just before the rain. A mind washed in acid bath, creatures with atomic brain. Believe alien you're alone with a two-headed dog, where the pyramid meets the eye, here before you're gone. It's alright, it's okay, 'cause right now, every day is some high.
He lost his guitar.
To a ghost you sell soul, sweet goodbyes and dreams. Past his house, slipping by through the window, cold moonbeams. It's alright, it's okay. Right now, every day is somehow. We'll have to stop here because it's just guitar.
Oh, good time to explain what Sondheim is.
I believe it's Halloween in German.
It's a kind of a festival like our Halloween. Yay!
Okay, so we're gonna pick it up at the first bridge. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Burn the flames where the stars have eyes. You've been here before. Click your fingers to the devil's surprise as you echo through the door. It's alright, it's okay. Right now, every day is somehow.
That one was a little rough, but
We're gonna do one more. And we can do two more. We'll bring out the super high-tech instrument that I found on the internet. It's called a kazoo. All right, this song is called "Dance Until Your Hat Feels Good."
it's uses a lot of slang from the 30s, maybe?
A lot of slang from the 20s, 30s in this song. Just get a slang dictionary, it's real easy. It's Saturday night, spark like a real live wire. Let's go bananas before I flip my wheel. I've been flubbing the dove, a goose burner caught on fire. Throw that wet blanket off, you red hot doggity did. I'm falling in, ain't taking no trip for biscuits. I'm gonna zazzle with some real gone cats. This snake's gonna rattle, girl, you best get with it. I'm gonna crash that gas, yes, yes, yes. Them goofers and the goofers are digging that doghouse space. Buddy, it's a riot, shake it like you should. Get with it before they pull the plug. I'm gonna bust out and cut that rug. I'm gonna dance until my hat feels good. Just a big-eyed buggin', sure to go out with a bang. the scene, steady buzzing. Get off the car, hear that guitar twang. Them hoofers and goofers are digging that doghouse bass. Buddy, it's right, shake it like you should. Get with it before they pull the plug. I'm gonna bust out and cut that rug. I'm gonna dance until my hat feels good. Oddball off the wall. Got it made in the shade of a neon light soft glow. A shape in her drape, a real gone dog. Well, your Max and daddy just throw that dog a bone. Them hoofers and goofers are digging that doghouse bass. Buddy, it's right, shake it like you should. Get with it before they pull the plug. I'm gonna bust out and cut that rug. I'm gonna dance until my hat feels good.
What more should we do, babe?
Let's do Green Dream, and you play Mandy. No, okay.
Blue River Finally? Or
Let's do something slower.
okay. We're thinking of another one real quick.
Yeah, I guess we could do.
Okay.
How about Devil's Back?
Okay.
This is an old one. This song was written way before we moved to Oregon. So
Originally from Texas. So this is a little Texas waltz.
it's called Devil's Backbone. Devil's Backbone's an area that's in the hill country that's right outside of Wimberley, between Wimberley and Blanco, Texas. And when you ride up on it, coming like from the north, it looks like a backbone. It's real kind of spiny looking. Anyway, they call it the Devil's Backbone.
And a lot of myths and legends come out of that area.
There's a place they call the Devil's Backbone, deep in these Texas hills. And tales are told of the restless souls who gave that place their home. Ghost-eyed Indians, monks and gold miners, the cold wind that rattles their bones. From Wimberley to Blanco in the full moonlight, through those canyons they still roam. Was a group of Spanish soldiers speaking the white man's tongue. They came to these hills to bury their gold before the morning rose with the sun. but their souls still remain there, cold eyes in the darkness, searching for those gold coin sacks. Right up upon you, the sabers waving, Apache arrows still stuck in their backs. Spirits wander the devil's backbone. The white cross is on the side of that road. Souls rise in the name of Jesus, but the devil's gonna make you his own. If you die on that devil's backbone. Well, there's a wolf that roams the valley with eyes like a firelight, the soul of an Indian that moves through the shadows, this hill of cold moonlight. And it's said that in the darkness you can hear a moan that'll shake the trees and will rattle your spine. Beware, don't let that cold wind blow through you, or you'll howl long into the night. Spirits wander the devil's backbone. White cross is on the side of that road. Souls rise in the name of Jesus, but the devil's gonna make you his own. If you die on that devil's backbone. All right,
Thank you, everybody.
We're Zombie Cowboy.
We're playing July 21st at the Wednesday evening market in Rouge. It's a really fun thing. There's about 30 vendors that set up. It's every Wednesday
Okay, Tom.
from 5 to 8. Music's 5:30 to 7:30, but they have a food truck and they make mead. It's at the old Fiasco Winery, which is now the Electric Gardens Farm. So you guys come out there. It's a fun thing to do. Thank you. And David's next.
How much room for you?
Thank you, Tom and Katy. It was wonderful. It was great to hear you again.
Good to be heard.
Really nice.
Okay, we're gonna do the mics.
That's
Okay.
a great waltz.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Just beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh,
Which one is it?
you 1 and 3.
Thanks, Josh.
2 is you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
So how's the sound out there? It's pretty good, isn't it? Southern Oregon Songwriters is a nonprofit organization, and this beautiful sound system that we're using today was provided to us through a grant from the Coquille tribe. And we're just so fortunate to benefit from that. This is about the second time I think we've been able to use it.
Yeah.
So up next, and I'm glad to see him here, is our friend David James, who came over from Grants Pass today. And
All the way. All the way, man.
how's the weather in Grants Pass, David?
A little hot. Hey, and there's a big bluegrass festival tomorrow at Lake Selmac. It's going to be like 112, 113. So, yeah, come early.
All right.
Yeah.
Plug your microphone in right there, David. And
Pass on it. Just tap it.
I think I got
The
it.
microphone. There you go. Okay, you're on. Okay, perfect.
I got my little porch board. Hey, we're gonna turn this way a little bit, you know.
yep, it's fine.
Whoa! Did you feel that? Ooh. Okay. Well now. Okay. Am I off now? What?
Oh, yeah, I've got you on mute.
Okay.
I got your stomp box there.
Yeah.
I got it hooked up. So you got your guitar plugged in?
Yeah. No.
There should have been a cable there someplace from Tom left over. Maybe I do.
I don't.
That's it right there.
This is a great new PA. Sounds, what a difference, huh?
Yeah, brother.
What channel you got?
It's 5 and 6 is the guitar. Stomp box is 4.
Oh, where's my little button?
You have to adjust his,
Gotta take my shoe off. Okay, stomp box. Okay, down, yeah.
pull down.
Just a little bit. Just a little. Down. Keep going down. Go down.
4 is
Little.
5 is his guitar. The stomp box okay now?
A little bit louder now. Can't hear it. There, right there. That's good.
Vocal okay?
Well, yeah. Okay, boy, it's been a while, you know. I mean, it's just a pleasure playing in front with live people again. You know, about a month or so ago, I jammed with people, and it was like, gosh, what we've taken for granted, you know. I mean, people and music. So this song is basically the song about the quest for the American dream. It's called A Better Life. Hey, immigrant, tell me why you're moving to my hometown. Hey, immigrant, you bring your people, try to settle down. Well, could it be for a better life? Hey, immigrant, now you're loaded into ships, sail to this land. Hey, immigrant, you can pray to your God, 'cause the king not at hand, just coming here for a better life. Hey, immigrant, kidnap from your homeland, taken as a slave. Hey, immigrant, 200 years of service, then they set you free. Still looking for a better life. Still looking for a better life. Hey, immigrant, think back when the potato crop it all died. Hey, immigrant, now you came to this country with little more than your pride. You're coming here for a better life. Hey, immigrant, now you labor in the fields, harvest all our food. Hey, immigrant, tell you to move on, when the work is all through. Just coming here for a better life. Hey, immigrant, do you remember when your kinfolk came knocking at the door? Hey, immigrant, now lady of the harvest, she beckons for just one more. Coming here for a better life. We'll come here for a better life. Well, coming here, just coming here for a better life. Thank you. Well, you know, this is also part of the American dream, you know. Friday and Saturday night at the bars, you know. You know, I think everybody, if you go look at bars, now unfortunately they were closed this last year, so thank God, you know, I don't need to go to bars anymore to, you know, look for that special honey, or, you know, everybody's looking. Yeah, everybody's looking if you don't have one, you know, and so sometimes you just got to lower your standards too. You know, I think my wife did. But yeah, but so, yeah, so this is called Friday Night. She was a barroom fixture and a prime candidate to smile when the time was right. Open her heart for most any man would show a little bit of interest in her life. Truth abandoned, trying hard to pass the test. Hold on a little bit longer. Hold on, gotta hold on. Hold on, gotta hold on. Just a little bit longer. He was rage tweeting early Friday night. Find the mood to go out on the town. Drink a little whiskey and chase all the girls. Gotta show 'em how good I really am. Lone rider, searching for a true confidant. Gotta hold on a little bit longer. Hold on, gotta hold on. Hold on, gotta hold on. Just a little bit longer. longer. As he walked through the door, her effervescent smile caught a glimpse of crazy vacant eyes, and she reeled him in just like a fish in tow, never knowing the true compromise. Pleasantry of the evening, realized they both smoked Camel Straights. Got hold on, little bit longer. Hold on, got hold on. Hold on, got hold on. Little bit longer. Woke next morning was drizzling rain. Smiled as they smoked a cigarette. Memories linger, passion of love, yet dressed, feeling no regrets. He says, I'll call you. She answers with a smile and a hug. Got hold on, little bit longer. Hold on, got hold on. Hold on, got hold on. Hold on, got hold on. Just a little bit longer. Friday night. So this is kind of an old tune. One of the cool things I was able to do during the pandemic was go through a lot of my songs and do a lot of editing and rewrite. You know, you start. It's kind of like writing a novel, I guess. You know, it's not really done until it's in print. You know, and then you can see the person who wrote the novel reads it and then is writing all these little words here and there to add for the next time to do a print. We're going to do a little editing. So this is part of my editing thing. It's called Dog Fishing. It's about me on a Sunday going out on a lake going fishing. My wife says, why don't you take the dogs with you? And I go, well, yeah, that's a good idea. And so I did. Dog up and big dog down. Summertime is on. Sitting on a boat now all by myself, holding down fishing pole. Sitting on a boat, got me a little bit of smoke, nothing on my mind. I don't really carry to catch no fish, leave my wood behind. Well, got a dream on, got me a dream on all day long. Well, got a dream on, got a dream on all day long. Little dog up, big dog down, sleeping out the day. Think about things that might have been, always seem to get in the way. Trout in the water, they be talking to themselves, pointing out my lure. I got no pole action, but the satisfaction of a day spent finding the cure. Well, got a dream on, got me dream on all Well, gotta dream on, well, gotta dream on all day long. Dog up and big dog down. Well, nothing on my line. They have gone, I'm drifting on another place, another time. Don't got much of life reward coming round the bend, but I got this moment now to get me through. And time to understand. Well, gotta dream on, got me dream on all day long. Well, gotta dream on, gotta dream on, gotta dream on all day long. Well, gotta dream on, yeah, gotta dream on all day long. Dog fishing. Let's see. See, I was only. I'll do one more. Let's see. Boy, okay. So if I do this. Well, I sat in shock when I read the headlines. Might have to stay home for a year or more. Quarantine to slow that virus. I think today that I might just sweep the floor. Fill the pantry with food and staples. Toilet paper, whiskey and beer. Fear freezers crammed with frozen pizza. Drawn to just see what I should fear. I wash my hands with soapy water. Scrub till my fingers were sore. Sanitizer, disinfectant, you know, and I wear a mask when I go into a store. Now there was a man, his name was Herman. Said pandemic was nothing but a hoax. Well, too bad he came down with those symptoms. Now he's laying in the ground next to his folks. I miss my friends and I miss the music. Miss those simple things in life. Funny how we take so much for granted. Always there, but too often in disguise. I wash my hands in the soapy water. Scrub till my fingers were sore. Sanitize with disinfectant, yes I do. Wear a mask, I go into a store. I wash my hands with soapy water. Scrub till my fingers are sore. Sanitize with disinfectant, now I wear a mask when I go into a store. And I still wear a mask when I go into a store. Thank you. And it's been fun. Thank you very much. That's all right. Gotta put my shoe on.
David James. Thank you, David. Wonderful. So we're just going to take a few minutes and move on, move a little equipment around. Hold on.
All yours. Yeah, go. Yeah. Steve. Yeah, I'm on. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, and blood, huh?
Where you think I can play right from here? Yeah. Is that your keyboard? All right, yes, that's great. Sounded tremendous. Gave you a couple of those tunes, your harmonica solos are just spot on.
You know, I get that's one of the highlights of the pandemic. You got to do.
Oh, no, I understand.
Strong. Nice heart.
Oh, am I ready for you, Steve? You standing, Steve?
I'm standing.
Steve is up. Oh. Hold still.
It's pretty sensitive. Pretty strong. One, two, three. It's pretty hot. As the day is, so is the mic.
Adjusting his camera, and next up on this stage, our current president, Steve Yungen.
Well, thank you. And I'm so pleased to see so many of you here today. It's really nice over there in the shade. Families all together, it's picnic time again. In any kind of weather, it's good to see old friends. We can talk about the good times and remember people who aren't here. And we can wonder where the picnic will be held this time next year. Oh, it's good to be a family, to have folks who love and care. So let's get to know our family. There's nothing that can compare. There's lots of food to eat today. There's chicken and potatoes. There's bread and cheese and chips and dip, cucumbers and tomatoes. There's potato salad and apple pie and lots of cookies made. I don't know where we'll put them all. Would you like some lemonade? Oh, it's good to be a family, to have folks who love and care. So let's get to know our family. There's nothing that can compare. A family, to have folks who love and care. So let's get to know our family. There's nothing that can compare. Oh, it's good to be a family, to have folks who love and care. So let's get to know our family. There's nothing that can compare. Yes, there's nothing that can compare. Always wear clean underwear, 'cause there's nothing that can compare. That's good advice. I found a letter you had written, buried in the bottom of a box, mixed with some old photos and a handful of polished rocks. The letter was written at a time when I was feeling weak. You tried to help, but I pushed away. I had a prideful streak. Old photos, old letters, old memories. Some joy, some sorrow, some pain. Old photos and old letters bring back memories. Some sunshine, some clouds, and some rain. Your letter spoke of dreams, but they never came to pass. Because later on we parted ways. Sometimes these things don't last. There's a picture of you on my birthday, when you gathered those stones at Mill Falls. You gave them to me as a present. With your letters I kept them all. Old photos, old letters, old memories. Some joy, some sorrow, some pain. Old photos and old letters bring back memories. Some sunshine, some clouds, and some rain. You traveled east, but I stayed west, and sometimes I feel regret. I remember you were crying. I'm sorry I made you upset. Well, I wonder where you are now. Has your life turned out as you'd hoped? Do you think of me occasionally? Have you saved any letters I wrote? Old photos, old letters, old memories. Some joy, some sorrow, some pain. Old photos and old letters bring back memories. Some sunshine, some clouds, and some rain. Some sunshine, some clouds, and some rain. Thank you. Thank you. I find a lot of people relate to that song. When you find an old letter or something, it brings back memories, whether it's good or bad. It had been dry as a Southern Baptist picnic. I heard the sound of thunder. Lightning hit the ground. I noticed clouds billow on the horizon. I knew the fires would soon choke us with smoke. The sky grew dark as clouds blocked out the sunlight. Our lungs burned, our eyes were full of tears. We prayed for help to intervene and save us. Our hopes and dreams seemed out of our control. The sunset is early on your side of the mountain. The sunrise is later on my side of the hill. Can we believe that whatever is against us, together we share the same sky? A sudden cloud burst saved the day completely. The feral smell of pavement after hot summer rain. We pulled together to help one another. We must remember we share the same sky. The sunset is early on your side of the mountain. The sunrise is later on my side of the hill. Can we believe that whatever is against us, together we share the same sky? Together we share the same sky. Yes, together we share the same sky. Thank you, thank you. I actually actually recorded that song and entered it into the NPR National Public Radio Tiny Desk Contest last month, and My phone hasn't rung yet, but I'm hopeful about that. So it's just a beautiful hot summer day. We don't have smoke in the air yet. My wife has a beautiful garden at our home, and one of the more prominent plants in that garden are her plot of sunflowers, and they're just going to be gorgeous. They're starting to bloom, so it inspired me to write a song about those flowers. Her name was Sunflower. She was prettier than a rose. You could tell her your secrets she would never disclose. She always looked like she was the happiest plant around. Every day she followed the sun as she stood high above the ground. And she was no wilting flower, she would never back down. Moving from the east to the west, from sunrise to sundown. Everybody loves Sunflower. She had beauty and grace, but the birds tore at her leaves and pecked the eyes from her face. Now when you see Sunflower, her head is hanging low. Her season is ended and she'll die soon, you know. And she was no wilting flower, she would never back down. Moving from the east to the west, from sunrise to sundown. After a long, dark, cold winter, seeds were planted in the spring. They grew tall and slender and were prettier than anything. They let the bees fall all over them, and the birds perched on their leaves. A new family of sunflowers smiling in the breeze. And they were no wilting flowers, they would never back down. Moving from the east to the west, from sunrise to sundown. And they were no wilting flowers, they would never back down. Moving from the east to the west, from sunrise to sundown. Thank you. My ode to the sunflower. In this light you look like a friend of mine, a friend from many years ago. You wear the same hat and coat and you play guitar. Won't you sing a tune that both of us will know? Time passes quickly, things change each passing day. Sometimes I remember the songs we used to play. In this light you remind me of a friend of mine, the way the shadows line your face. And though we went our separate ways, I won't forget our last embrace. Time passes quickly, things change each passing day. Sometimes I remember the songs we used to play. In this light you look like a friend of mine, someone I knew many years ago. Will we meet again? Will we meet again? I don't know. I don't know. In this light do I look like a friend of yours? Tell me, who do you see? Let's sing a song like old times again. Make some harmony. Time passes quickly, things change each passing day. Sometimes I remember the songs we used to play. Time passes quickly, things change each passing day. Sometimes I remember the songs we used to play. In this light you look like a friend of mine. Thank you. Thank you. My wife and I have two sons, and they're both grown, but still as parents, every time they come to our house for a visit, it's fine, and then they leave, and suddenly there's that void of empty nest again. It seems to repeat every time that cycle repeats. They come, they go, they come and they go, and you have that feeling. And it's, when they were little kids, I was so important. Now they've grown, I'm still important, but maybe not as much in their lives. So this song is called Superhero, and it's about a father watching the kids go away. I remember the day I was a superhero, fighting evil and saving the world. That was years ago. I've hung up my costume, but I'm thinking of going back to work again. I admit that I am a few years older, and I'm heavier than I used to be. My costume fits tight now and needs some alteration, and my superhero powers sometimes fail me. Our world could use more good guy superheroes, using their powers for the good of society. If you want, I'll be your superhero, to stand for truth, love, life, and liberty. Do you believe was a superhero. Anything can happen in an oxygen atmosphere. Do you believe I was a superhero? With me around, there's nothing to fear. Our world could use more good guys, superheroes, using their powers for the good of society. If you want, I'll be your superhero, to stand for truth, love, life, and liberty. Our world could use more good guys, superheroes. Our world could use more good guys, superheroes. Yes, our world could use more good guys, superheroes. Thank you. Do I have time for two more? No? I'm out? Okay. Am I out of time? One more. Okay. So, I'm going to do one more song. It's kind of a sing-along song, so when you get the chorus, which you will get the chorus, it's very easy, sing along. And it's about an adventure I had, actually a confrontation I had, going to the grocery store. I was in the fruit department buying some bananas, and somebody's over there picking up a whole hand of bananas, tearing one banana off, throwing the one banana back in the pile, and taking whatever's left, 4 or 5. And that just annoys me, I'll tell you that. It just annoys me. So I wrote a song about that. Don't tear off one banana, then leave it there for me. Either take them all or none at all, but don't tear one banana free. Don't tear off one banana, then leave it there for me. Either take them all or none at all, but don't tear one banana free. Well, one day I had a little altercation with someone who caused me some frustration. She tore one banana from the hand formation. So I told her without hesitation, don't tear off one banana, then leave it there for me. Either take them all or none at all, but don't tear one banana free. Well, she gave me a glare and threw the fruit through the air, and it hit the side of my head. Well, she told me I looked like a monkey. That's when I said, don't tear off one banana, then leave it there for me. Either take them all or none at all, but don't tear one banana free. There were mangoes and oranges and papayas, dragon fruits, pineapples, and something strange from China. There's more fruit than on a hat from Tropicana. So please don't tear up the bunches of bananas. Don't tear off, sing with me, one banana, then leave it there for me. Either take them all or none at all, but don't tear one banana free. Don't tear one banana free. Don't tear one banana free. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been a great time. Coming up next is Gus Johnson. Thank you. I wasn't too worried about the time. Nice, Steve. Thanks, John. Give it up for Steve. Steve.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Checking a one, tick. Sounds good to me.
Bob, it's me.
Test. A little loud, I think. That's as loud as I'll get right there.
All right. Hot enough for you? Woo!
Test,
1 inch.
Test.
I got a brand new hat from my grandkids, and what showed up on Father's Day was not the hat at all, but a whole mess of wrenches. A set of millimeter wrenches and metric and inch wrenches for working on cars. And I called them up. I said, "Well, thanks for the wrenches. I don't do a lot of car work anymore, but boy, they're sure nice wrenches." And they said, "Well, we sent you a hat." And we got out the box, we looked at it, it said one hat, weight 12 pounds. And we thought twice. So we called up Amazon, and Amazon said, "Well, we know we've made a mistake. You can just keep the wrenches and we'll send you a hat." So I got the hat 2 days ago, and I got a lot of wrenches if anybody wants some wrenches. You know. I guess they don't want a lot of stuff back because it costs them more to get it back than it does to just let it go, you know, so. All right. So this here tune is called one you can relate to. She's old, she's gray, and she's beautiful. There's a shady little lady been driving me crazy. Won't let me be lazy. Got me picking daisies for her. Picking daisies for her. She's a little bit nasty. She likes it kind of fasty. She ain't afraid to tell me just what I ought to do. Just what I ought to do. She's old, she's gray, and she's beautiful that way. I'm crazy about that old lady and her little dog too. She's got a lappy full of catty, a dog that's kind of ratty. I have to wiggle through them just to steal a little kissy from her. To steal a little kissy from her. She can dress up kind of punky, sometimes even funky. She's so funny when she's drunky. I just wish she'd wanna get a tattoo. I wish she'd wanna get a tattoo. She's old, she's gray, and she's beautiful that way. I'm crazy about that old lady and her little dog too. gray, and she's beautiful that way. I'm crazy about that old lady and her little dog too. She's old, she's gray, and she's beautiful that way. I'm crazy about that old lady and her little dog too. She's a slinky little shrinky. She likes to make me thinky. I love to have a drinky and talk away the evening with her. Talk away the evening with her. She's old, she's gray, and she's beautiful that way. I'm crazy about that old lady and her little dog too. I'm crazy about that old lady and her little dog too. I'm crazy about that old lady and the little dog too. Even the cat. Thank you. And Fancy. So, as a guy gets old, he learns a lot of stuff, and one of the things I learned was that what's important in women are that they're funny, that they're warm, and that they're smart. This one here is called I Don't Need No Fancy Woman. Don't need no fancy woman, need laughter in my life. Don't need no fancy woman, need a wonderful kind of wife. Someone who shares my sense of humor and my heart. A woman who is funny, warm, and smart. Don't need to be no Einstein, but can't you give my mind a run? Don't need to be no top of the class, but sharing insights is fun. A woman with a sharp mind and tongue, who'll love me when the day's work is done. Don't need no fancy woman. Don't need no fancy woman. Don't need no fancy woman. Just one that's funny, warm, and smart. Pretty as a picture, don't need no mile-high cheek, don't need no bubble butt, don't need no long hair, little feet, don't need no Hollywood hairdo, don't need to be trendy or sleek, just need a woman who can think on her feet. What you look like, can't you give my heart a thrill? Can't you keep me always thinking? Can't you drive us up the hill? Can't you join me in the old give and take? And forgive me when I make another mistake. Don't need no fancy woman. Don't need no fancy woman. one that's funny, warm, and smart. Don't care much where she come from, don't care much where she been, don't care to judge what she's done before, don't need to hear all her sin. A woman who can spit, scratch, and fart, a woman who is funny, warm, and smart, don't need no fancy woman, don't need no fancy woman, don't need no fancy woman. Just one that's funny, warm, and smart. Like a funny, warm, and smart.
Thank you.
And yeah, east of Yungen. So occasionally songs just strike you, and you know they kind of flowing out. And this song came flowing out very quickly. It's called East of Manana. On the highway to nowhere, outside Pipe Dream Spring, on a lonesome road leaving my own Waterloo, looking true love in the mirror, Margaritaville ahead. Everything they say about me is probably true. I was on my way to somewhere, headed down Bullshit Boulevard, hung a left on the Easy Money Freeway. Paradise Road took me straight to hell. I took her family there as well. We would ride on another sure thing. I'm trying to get to Manana one day at a time. Some days it gets rougher. Think I wanna blow my mind. I can see the lights that might have been on Rumination Road, still east of Manana. Can't let go of my heavy load. She lived on Pollyanna Circle, took her right down Moonlight Lane, left her in a bar at the Heartbreak Hills Motel, headed down Getaway Avenue. The sheriff was looking for me too. I had to leave town with all my markers due. I'm trying to get to Manana one day at a time. Some days it gets rougher. Think I wanna blow my mind. I can see the lights that might have been on Rumination Road, still east of Manana. Can't let go of my heavy load. It's clear that I am heading right down Never Will Be Lane. Can't circle back to might have been town. Headed down Nowhere Avenue, burning my bridges every day. She's the only girl I'll ever really love. I'm trying to get to Manana one day at a time. Some days it gets rougher. Think I wanna blow my mind. I can see the lights that might have been on Rumination Road, still east of Manana. Can't let go of my heavy load, still east of Manana. Can't let go of my heavy load, still east of Manana. Can't let go of my heavy load. Still east. So let's go right to that's in G. All right. so, you know, I'm of that age they call the boomer age and the baby boomer age, and we were the ones that had all the schools full when we went through, and we've been hearing about, you know, the population explosion and everything. And so this here song, it's kind of a quick explanation of what happened. It's called the Baby Boomer Boogie. All across the U.S. after World War II, the soldier boy came home and they knew just what to do. They did the baby boomer boogie. They did the baby boomer boogie. They did the baby boomer boogie, and the boomer generation was born. They boogied in the fiddler and they boogied at the chore. They boogied in the kitchen and they boogied on the floor. They boogied in the barn and they boogied in the hay. They boogied all the way across the USA. They did the baby boomer boogie, and the boomer generation was born. Ba-ba-ba baby boomer boogie. Ba-ba-ba baby boomer boogie. Baby boomer boogie. Baby boomer boogie. They did the baby boomer boogie, and the boomer generation was born. In about a year, the kiddies started to arrive, filling up the schools by the time they were 5. Then they turned the boogie into rock. Then they started rocking around the clock. They did the baby boomer boogie. They did the baby boomer boogie. They did the baby boomer boogie, and the boomer generation was born. In about a year, the kiddies started to arrive, filling up the schools by the time that they were 5. Then they turned the boogie into rock, and they started rocking round the clock. They did the baby boomer boogie. They did the baby boomer boogie. They did the baby boomer boogie, and the boomer generation was born. Ba-ba-ba baby boomer boogie. Ba-ba-ba baby boomer boogie. Ba-ba-ba baby boomer boogie. Ba-ba-ba baby boomer boogie. They did the baby boomer boogie, and the boomer generation was born. They boogied in the Chevy at the drive-in show. They boogied to the radio in the bungalow. They boogied to the TV late at night. They boogied till the census was out of sight. They did the baby boomer boogie, and the boomer generation was born. They did the baby boomer boogie, and the boomer generation was born. They did the baby boomer boogie, and the boomer generation was born.
Gus Johnson.
Thank you guys for coming out this afternoon for this here concert. We certainly had a ball doing it. We certainly had a ball. Thank you so much, Nina, for the opportunity to do this. It's certainly our pleasure. Thank you very much. Oh, we got one more song for you.
I'm gonna do one while you're breaking down.
Yeah.
Let's do RT.
RT. Okay.
Hey, is this too loud?
No.
A minor.
A minor.
Got it.
Yeah.
stop the wheel, don't you know? There's a little noose tied around your neck. It ain't what you want, but it's what you get. I ain't saying that you gotta lose hope. There's always a little when you're staring up a hole. Love lost, love found. Sometimes they just walk out of time. Walk out of time. It doesn't really matter what you say. All they want to do is take it away. Take it away and stow it away for some rich fool's rainy day. It's good luck, bad luck, no luck at all. Don't be surprised if you ever buzz at a crooked little line. Cross a crooked little line. See something different in someone's eyes. Through someone's eyes. Don't listen to what the man says. Most of the time his hands are full of sand. Slip between his fingers, slip between his toes. Shoot you a look like you didn't even know. I hope it wasn't yours, I hope it wasn't mine. Slipping through the hands of time. It all boils down to stuff in the truck. They haul it away when you bite the dust. Bite the dust. Things have been bad, things have been blue. Lots of people died because of you-know-who. They never really look for the race. The humans slip and fall, but they never lose their business. And the pace of the race is going downhill. Thought I gotta stop and take a chill pill. Sometimes I hang my head and I weep. Think about the children in the deep blue sea. Deep blue sea. Kick up the dust, look for something you can trust. An open heart and open mind will get you farther every time. But keep in line with what feels true. Don't give up on the things you want to do. I say keep protect the color dream alive. Attend to what is in your mind. What's in your mind? What's up, what's down, what's around? What's way back down in your mind? What's up, what's down, what's around? What's way back down in your mind? Thank you, guys.
All right. Woo. All right.
All right.
All right.
That's it, guys.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.